Hey there, friends. How are you all doing today? My name is Rabbit, and thank you for joining me for episode number 33 of Let's Blindly Play Through Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In our previous episode, we made it to the very peculiar and eerie, yet simultaneously fascinating town known as Karen. We had learned that allegedly, I don't know if it's people just being salty, and we do know that there is some sort of weird dynamic between people from Sasquatch and people from Nasquat, but we had heard that allegedly Gabnid had destroyed this place 10,000 years ago, and as a result of that, there are some spirits known as Specters that, for whatever reason, has still clung to this realm and to this world, and they're wanting vengeance for what happened. Now, this is a little fascinating, as I was beginning to say earlier, because when you think about who Gabnid is, I think you can also compare it to what we had faced earlier with Cormu's legend and sort of the inconsistency there, that Cormu was heralded as this great warrior, but we met the dragon he had slain, and the dragon was actually nice and very helpful for us. So I don't know if these heroes and these people from the legend that we're learning all these things about, maybe they're not as great as we thought they were, because why would Gabnid completely decimate an entire town? It just seems odd, unless the people here at Sasquatch are misremembering or are biased in their understanding of what actually went down. I don't know. Lots of things that we could potentially theorycraft about, but all you guys really need to know for a recap is we are here in Karen. We met up with Joyce again, who is a part of the Resistance, and we had just recruited a new member for our party. He is a Spectre that I was just referencing, which explains why he looks a little crazy. I also was thinking about it, and I'm guessing that the A in Q that is in front of all of his weaponry and his equipment in general, maybe it means antique because he's from 10,000 years ago. That would be my guess. But yes, he is basically undead, which I think those are blood spots around his face. You guys, it is so spooky and creepy, but let's go ahead and talk to the innkeeper. Oh, he's not going to say anything special because we didn't show him the secret message that we obtained from a boy grunt. So let's go ahead and activate that. And his name is Garana. And he says, well, you're comrades of the Resistance, are you? I'm Garana. I'm the leader of the Resistance in this town. I have a favor to ask. I wonder if you'd accept? Yeah, let's hear it. You accept. Thank you. Truth is, Zagos is mounting a project to use the Specters of Karen. Oh, what? Therefore, I've considered eliminating the Specters, but I need the glow seeds to do it. What? The glow seeds are on an island to the southwest, but only a spiritualist can get them. I want you to get the glow seeds. If anyone can do it, you can. So you're wanting to murder these souls that are already suffering and are upset just because you want to avoid having Zagos, I guess, brainwash them or use them like mindless zombies? Why wouldn't we instead try to work with them instead of just killing them? Unless removing them from this dimension is what's ultimately better for them. This seems a little extreme. But anyway, just to talk with him one more time, he says, hurry to the southwest tower and bring back the glow seeds. Okay, so we need to move southwest and grab some seeds. So Zagos' forces are getting close. But this is odd because we have a Spectre in tow, and you would think Bean would be like, whoa, I'm not participating in this garbage. But I mean, if it means that their souls will be able to finally rest in peace, perhaps this is the best path to choose? I'm not sure. But anyway, Joy says, if things get better, please come to my place in Misudo. Zarin and I would like to chat with you. So she and Zarin did get together. So there you go, you guys. I think, and hang on, as an aside, look at the walking animation. Do you guys see that? Doesn't move his feet. He's just kind of floating. So adding, I guess, further evidence that he is some sort of ghost-like ethereal being. But God, that is so fucked up, you guys. I don't know if I want to participate in completely wiping these things out of existence, but I guess whatever ends up helping the world as a whole, right? Now, anyway, back to what I was starting to say in response to Joyce's statement. It does seem as though we need to probably go back to Misudo so that we can maybe unlock something special. I don't really know, but what you cannot use any magic. Hold on, y'all. Let me pay attention before I talk too much. So what the hell is Prey ST. I kind of want to see what this is. We'll go in as much of an order as we possibly can with Bean's equipment and just see what effects come with each thing. Now, anyway, once again, back to what I was starting to say. I think since she kind of referenced the fact that she and Zoran want to talk to us, I guess it's implied that perhaps they are now our friends. And we did encourage Zoran to actually go and talk to Joyce, so it is possible that he'll want to thank us by giving us some sort of special piece of armor or weaponry. Who really knows? But I am pretty pumped to backtrack and see what it is that he has for us. Or maybe that she has for us. It doesn't necessarily have to come from him. But I digress. Let's go ahead and use Bolt A. And you know what? Let's tap into the wolf form a little bit. And I honestly did not pay attention to what the Prey ST does. But it's fine. We'll just, like I said, go in an order. We'll keep watching and keep our eyes peeled and we'll see. Oh my god. That also did not do very much. I had dropped the ball a little bit with regard to Bolt A, just because I had forgotten that Medea had it. I was so taken aback by the cool animation that came with Barry that I didn't really start using bolts all until relatively recently. So we've got a ways to go to power that up. Same, I think, for Fire All. It's still been feeling underwhelming, but it very well could just be because I need to get the elements that combine to create that spell. I need to increase the proficiency of those. Okay, let me go ahead and use Sophie's crown here. And Wild, I will go ahead and use your cloak as well. And same situation over here where I think I will use, let's just see what the antique helmet does, just to test it out. I'm a little worried about Wild and Medea. We gotta be watching them. Hopefully Blow Up will hit more than one person. Not quite what I was looking for because I'm afraid. Oh god, that did nothing. Okay, so the helmet is, oh, Wild, rest in peace. That was bad, but it's okay. It's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to hold our heads high and see if we can fuck up this wolf worm. And oh god, I don't know why I keep clicking on spells for the people that don't have access to them, but we'll see if the antique shield does any damage to this little monster over here. And if we're lucky, it's okay. Not the best, but certainly not the worst thing we've seen. But all right, let's end this on a high note. We'll try bolts. We will do another bolt. And you need to just chill because you guys do recall I got into a bit of a pickle with these wolf worms in the past, and I'm not trying to relive that experience. So, what the fuck? How are you guys still alive? Redonkulous. Let's see what else I've got. You know, I guess we'll just use Break S again and we'll defend again. And this thing should fucking die. Like, how much HP do these things have? I wouldn't be surprised if it's close to like 1,000. They freaking last forever. Look at this. How are you still alive? It's okay. We will break them down. One turn at a time. Poor Wild. I hope she's not too pissed off. I didn't mean to let you die, Wild. It just kind of happened that way. But to be fair, I kind of was playing it a little unsafe. So let's see. I will use the mini bottle once on her, and then let's just use Medea's bottles. I didn't have a place to actually... And yeah, I'll go ahead and bring up Bean too. I'm trying to debate if I should, but I think it's probably for the best so that I don't let my team get caught with their pants down and us lose more people. That is never, ever a good time. But Wild will go ahead and use her rain cloak when we next have the opportunity to enter battle and actually utilize that cloak. I wish that there had been... Oh, here's the tower. It didn't take us that long to get here. Just one... Oh, I was going to say just one fight, but there you go. Trolled by the game again. My goodness, you guys. That fight was a little rough. Thank goodness we are here and immediately greeted by a treasure chest. Sign me the fuck up. And we've obtained an ST robe. Oh, shit. I think this is what I've already purchased. I believe for Medea. Let me even just see if Chesney could equip this, even if I wanted him to. And I don't see it. So, guessing it is exclusive to Oh God, that's a little annoying, but it's what I was telling you guys earlier, that I think there's so much money that it's not that big of a sacrifice for me to keep myself upgraded with the latest and the greatest equipment. So to find similar things that are offered fresh and new to you when you make it to new towns, it's interesting that they put these in treasure chests when we've gone to 2 towns that have offered this, and I feel, why wouldn't you have the money to just afford it? So I think I would have rathered, instead of picking up this, I'm guessing that stands for soft robe, I would have preferred to get another consumable that permanently increases stats, but it's okay. You know what? I haven't, oh God, even though it's such a drop, 24 points in fact, going from 184 to 160 in defense. But I want to test out these adult clothes, or I need to just sell them. I'm not sure what it does. I can't see any sort of description, so this might be trash. But you know what? While we are here, let's just go ahead and plop that onto Medea, just so that it's not a total waste of time at me going ahead and entering that menu there. So I think that's it for this floor. Let's move on. I think we're looking for, what is it called? Glow seeds? I'm pretty sure. I mean, how could I already forget? It hasn't been that long since we had spoken with Garana, I believe is his name. I must be just a scatterbrained mess, you guys, but woohoo, new enemies. Y'all already know I get super pumped about that. What I'm not pumped about is why Medea's spells start here. I was talking about this a little bit in our last episode, that what opens up on the screen now when we first access the spell menu for her is not how it was before. And granted, I'm sure I'll get used to it, but I'm not loving this screen at all. And as for you, Wild, let's go ahead and give yourself some free heals from that rain cloak. And I guess just to bring it around full circle, I did retest out the Prey, whatever ST is, and it does look like it attempts to apply the freeze effect to enemies. And the antique boots do a decent amount of damage. The armor and the helmet doesn't seem to do much, so maybe there are effects if you successfully land those. And the shield, also a little lackluster, but it does more damage than the helmet and the armor. So just thought I would share that update with you. For now, I'm going to stick with probably the sword and the boots. Just seems to really get the job done there. So bing, bang, boom. This is what we've got queued. Let's get going. And wait a minute. Why did damage get kicked back to that person? And oh, Jesus Christ, not this shit again. Those sleepers, did you guys see that? I ended up physically attacking them with Bean, and they started to split. I am not wanting to revisit this garbage, so game, please. And oh my God, he ran like a bitch. That's right, get wrecked, you freaking scrubs. But what is not looking so good is the fact that, oh God, being physically attacking some of these Specters might be a bad decision. It looks like they don't really like physical damage, and they will split on your ass. So let's try to take out the Buzz Souls, and I really don't know what else to have him do. Let's see if we could attack the Buzz Souls. We know we gotta avoid the sleepers. See, I'm trying to internalize these things, you guys, so that I'm not running into the same situation over and over again where I'm getting dragged by these enemies. I don't think that's fun for you to watch. It's not fun for me to get through. So I need to keep in mind, do not physically attack the sleepers. It's not going to be a good time. But boom, bolt all. Probably a bit of overkill, but we did it. And I need to make sure Medea heals up in our next fight. I think everyone will be okay, but just while we're here, I do not want to let Bean get too terribly low. He doesn't have a bottle at all equipped, so he's kind of at the mercy of... What the fuck? Do you guys see this? Those 2 balloon things are following me. What the fuck is going on? And why is this a thing? You guys, what are we even... Oh, they follow along so that they can fuck with you in the next fight. That is... Okay. No words, you guys. No freaking words. But it is what it is. We won't sweat the small stuff. Let's see if we can kill them first. I think that is how I want to approach this. And we will attack the flamers. Oh, but they're blue. Not sure why they're named... And now they're running again. What is going on? Are they just coming to antagonize us? And then, yeah, power up the enemy. Not cool. Not cool at all. But that's a really interesting interaction that they kind of had going on there. I don't know why those things ended up running and then following us, but it's kind of funny, albeit a bit annoying. It does bear some level of entertainment that they trail along with you and then they're just there just for the lulz, I guess. I don't know. What even, you guys, are we playing right now? I'm not sure what is happening, but you know, I guess it's fine. And I enjoy the fact that this game, it's quirky, but it's quirky in such a good and memorable way. And I think it employed a lot of interesting ideas that, I don't know, I said this a couple episodes ago, and I'm going to come back to this statement that I do strongly feel like a remaster of this game would be terrific. I think, you know, with some updated graphics, maybe if, you know, I shouldn't say maybe if, but definitely if they fix the truncations and the gross abbreviations, I could see this being incredibly successful and being received quite well because it uses a lot of unique ideas and it just, I don't know, I think it was pretty well done. But anyway, let's grab some more things. So we've got an SPH card. I think that's for the element SP. And then we have a sky card. You guys, I don't even know like who is needing what anymore. Oh my God. I did not mean to actually quickly scroll through all of that. Let's see. We've got the SPH and Sky, both of which are capped out for Chesney. So let's see, Medea? Does she need either of these? I don't really think so. Yeah, she's good to go. And I don't think that... Can I even give cards to Wild? I wonder, because we can't change their equipment, as you guys recall, but I'm not... Oh, God, why did I look at abilities? I want to look at magic. But I'm not sure if I could give it to her even if I wanted to. But she doesn't have access to the spirit of SP or the element of SP, and her SK is capped out. And as we know, our friend Bean here doesn't have any magic whatsoever. So let's just keep it moving. I guess the cards are things that we eventually can just start selling, or maybe later on we can, oh my God, more new monsters. Maybe later on we'll be in the position to give them to later recruits, I guess. That's the only thing I can really think of, you guys, because otherwise it just seems a little off to me to get these so late in the game when your team can't even really use them. But it's all good. Let's try to kill... Let's focus down the third eyes because I think Barry is not going... What the hell is with these sleepers? They come and then they run, and so then they're stuck with me, but they don't do anything. Oh my goodness. I guess they have the potential to boost the offense, I think, of another person on their side of the battle here. And oh God, fire all. It is not... Oh, and then that third one left. There better not be 3 of them that start trailing along with me. That will be super uncool, and I will not be happy about it. Let's go ahead and bring the heat. We'll do bolt all. Let's do break G. Oh, I don't really need to... Let me just show you guys what his boot does, since I used that in the repeat fight that did get removed, and you guys were unable to see that. And holy shit, what are these things weak to? They didn't give a fuck about fire all. They sure didn't give a fuck about bolt all. But again, it could be because Chesney and Medea haven't maxed out the element that mixes in with whatever it is that gives them. I guess the L for Medea's bolt, and then the F, so fire, for Chesney's. So, ooh, they are weak to break. Break seems to be a big baller spell. It just decimates almost anyone. I don't think we've really stumbled upon an enemy that's had high resistance to it. Or maybe we have and I just can't remember. And what the fuck? Is that it? Is that really it? I didn't see any glow seeds. But this is, unless I'm supposed to drop? Let's just give it a whirl? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I guess that wasn't the one I was supposed to take. Okay. Is it going to throw us? Oh my God, you guys, all the way to the bottom. So it does look like we're going to need to be going back and dropping through the different holes and landing on the various platforms. And as you guys did see, since I took that very far lower right-hand hole, It was absolutely the worst one to take. It was the one that ended up dropping us all the way down to the bottom. There was no way I could have predicted that, but it is what it is, and it's okay. So we'll just go ahead and part ways here, and when we resume in episode number 34, I guess what I might do is bring you guys back at that floor where all the holes are, and we'll just drop through each of them together, get whatever is inside, and just move forward from there. And then whenever we're on a repeat floor, I'll just cut the camera and bring you back to when we're at the floor with all of the holes again, and we'll drop down another new one, if that makes sense. You guys will see. I'll take care of you, I promise. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. My name is Rabbit. This is my blind run of Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I am so pumped to have you guys here with me for this blind journey. So take care, be good, and I will catch up with you here in just a minute in episode 34.